going live. Okay, so hello everyone, and welcome back to Sanjay Gupta Tech School. I am Sanjay, your host, and today we have a fantastic tech talk lined up for you. But before we dive into the main topic, which is importance of data cloud consultant and AI associate Salesforce certification, those are two new certification. Those are launched by Salesforce. So let's get to know our guest a bit better. So I have Dinesh Yadav with me. So welcome Dinesh on the platform, and thank you so much for being here. So before starting the interactive session, I just want you to introduce yourself so that people know, because you have done lots of certification, and I saw like you recently cleared AI associate certification as well. So please introduce yourself so that viewers get to know about your background. Over to you, Dinesh.
Hello, everyone. First of all, thank you, Sanjay, for inviting me here. And thank you, everyone who is watching this broadcast. My name is Dinesh Yadav. I'm a Salesforce solution architect at IBM, and I'm based in Atlanta, Georgia. I have around 12 years of experience in Salesforce ecosystem, and I have done 35 Salesforce certifications, 7 accredited professional credentials, and few other certifications like Slack, Copado, Conga, and all. My professional journey started in 2005 as a Java developer at Infosys. Later, I worked as a subject matter expert at Amdocs in Amdocs Clarify CRM. So, because I had CRM background, I was given an opportunity to start my Salesforce journey in 2011 when I was working at Capgemini. And later on, I moved on to Cognizant, where I worked as a solution architect for 4 years. And then since last 3 years, I'm working as a solution architect at IBM. So during my 12 years tenure in ecosystem, I have had opportunity to work on almost all major Salesforce products such as Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Experience Cloud, CPQ, Velocity, Field Service, B2B Commerce, Marketing Cloud, and even MuleSoft. And I've also had opportunity to work on several domains. Mostly I've worked on financial services, but I've also worked on communications and media and few others. In my free time, I like traveling and I like photography, and I also like blogging. So I have a blog, dineshadar.com, which is called as DYDC in short. And this blog is all about Salesforce. So I have so many certification guides, interview questions, practice questions, and whenever time allows, I do write on the current topics. So I request viewers to check it out. So that's brief. That's my journey.
Yeah, that's quite an impressive background, Dinesh. And I am very much impressed, like, with your full-time job, you have done so much certification. And I know, like, without knowledge, anybody cannot clear the certification. And that's why we are doing this podcast, so that people get to know, like, how they can prepare for these two certifications, data cloud consultant and AI associate. So before we start talk about those certification, can you briefly explain about Salesforce as well, like how bright future Salesforce has, so that because on my platform beginners and intermediate professionals are connected. So if you can guide them on that ground, because they are struggling due to recession and less hiring. So if you can guide them on that ground, so that will be great.
Yes, Sanjay. So in simple words, Salesforce is a CRM. It started as a CRM. CRM is nothing but a customer relationship management software. So CRM is a system where customers, they store and maintain information about customers, and they use CRM to sell better, to serve customers better. But in recent times, Salesforce has evolved right from Salesforce to a platform, a cloud platform where you can build custom applications. And also recently, Salesforce has acquired quite a few companies which are not CRM, like MuleSoft, Slack, and Tableau. So now Salesforce is more than a CRM company, and like we have MuleSoft for integration, we have Slack for business communication, Tableau for analytics, and now Salesforce is investing heavily into AI. So definitely it is a very good time for beginners to start their career in Salesforce. As adoption of AI grows, and as Salesforce is able to build in all those features in the platform, AI features in the platform, I see a lot of adoption of Salesforce and the new AI features, which will create more opportunities for experienced professional like me, as well as for beginners who are looking to make their move in IT career.
Yeah, exactly. So, uh, uh, like, I know, like, you already explained about Salesforce. Now, I just want to relate it with certification. So, can you emphasize the importance of certification in Salesforce ecosystem? So, do we need to focus on the number, or do we need to focus on the knowledge? What should be the primary aspect if we talk about the Salesforce certification?
Okay. Yeah. So again, there are many benefits of certification. For this session, I'll cover a few. First is that it's a good way to learn new products. So Salesforce has so many products. I mentioned initially Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, CPQ, Industry Clouds. So, and you may not, as a professional, even though you may be in the industry for 5 years, 10 years, you may not get opportunity to work on all of these products. So how do you learn new products? Like suppose you have never worked in CPQ, how can you learn? One of the easiest way I recommend is get a certification, right? So go to Trailhead, find the Trailhead for Salesforce CPQ, go to the Trailhead, right? Create a sandbox, complete those hands-on exercises, and that, right? And then appear for the certification. So these certifications help you to get a decent, I will not say it's like complete knowledge, you will become an expert by getting certification, but it gives you that head start where you, from nothing to you have decent amount of knowledge about a product, so that when you are put in a project, you can apply that knowledge, and you'll be able to perform with minimum assistance. So definitely certification is a good way to learn new products. Second is professional growth. So again, there is a lot of talent around, and if you're applying for a job, you'll have several other candidates. So definitely recruiter finds certification as one of the many criteria. There may be other criteria as one of the many criteria of shortlisting. So if you have say 10 certifications or certification in, if I'm looking for a CPQ architect, if you have CPQ certification, definitely you have preference over a person who does not have CPQ certification. So this definitely helps you in your professional growth. So that is one of the reasons. And the third is to be better in your day-to-day job, right? So while completing this certification, going through those trailhead modules, completing those hands-on exercises, you learn the product, right? You know Sales Cloud, CPQ, or Velocity, and then when you are actually working in a project, you'll be able to use that knowledge which you have gained to apply to your work, and provide solutions which are more aligned with the platform capabilities. So you're not trying to customize too much. You are able to think of, okay, why do I need to make a lightning computer? There's already out of the box feature which I can utilize, right? So it helps you in your day-to-day work. Having said that, there is no substitute to experience. So definitely, certification cannot substitute experience, but at the same time, it is a good way of getting experience. Completing super badges, completing modules, completing certification is a good way to get that experience. And coming back to numbers questions, it depends. Like I would suggest that you pick your expertise. Like suppose if you're working on say Sales Cloud, try to build expertise in that. So right now, like there's so much emphasis on like T-shaped consultant. So you have to pick one area where you are like very deep. At the same time, you cannot just say that, oh, I just know Sales Cloud, I don't know anything. Right. So you have to have other, you need to know Salesforce, CPQ, you need to know field service, you need to know Velocity. So you pick one product or feature, and get your deep expertise that you become master for that. At the same time, it is recommended that you're aware of Service Cloud, other products, and not only Salesforce, AWS, Google Cloud, right? So definitely, I recommend that you gain knowledge in your core competency, and still at the same time keep looking for opportunity to learn more. So yeah. So definitely numbers does not matter, knowledge matters, but eventually certification will help you get that expertise and eventually get you that project which can give you that knowledge. Because if I'm looking for a Salesforce CPQ architect, right? If you don't know Salesforce, it will be so CPQ. It will be very difficult for me to convince my manager to hire you for the project, right? Because
Right.
you don't have any knowledge of CPQ. But if you have completed certification, I know, I have seen the module. I know that you are aware of the capabilities of the product. What is the product rule, right? What is the price rule? What is the code template? Then we'll be able to train you and help you on the projects.
Yeah, exactly. So, like without certification, also it won't be giving any confidence. Like you know the things because through certification, you can say I have this much knowledge, and like with the certification, it gives confidence to the manager as well. Like my resource is like certified, so that if they showcase that resource to the client, so client will also get some confidence. Like yeah, this resource is certified. So with the knowledge, certifications make sense. But if you just pass the certification for increasing the number, so that I think we don't recommend that. So I go with your thoughts, Dinesh, on this. Like to showcase knowledge, certification is mandatory. Okay, so now come up to the two most famous or popular certification nowadays, and people are seeing like lots of consultants are doing these certifications. So let's talk about data cloud consultant certification first. So what is the significance of this certification, and how people can prepare about this certification, because this is the recent certification Salesforce launched.
Yes. So Sanjay, Data Cloud, right? Data Cloud is the data platform from Salesforce, and in my opinion, again, this is my personal opinion. It does not reflect Salesforce or my employer's opinion. So I think this will be the next big product from Salesforce. So Salesforce Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, right? And Service Sales Cloud are there. So this will be the next big product from Salesforce, and it will create a lot of opportunities for experienced professionals like me and newcomers. It will open lot of openings for data analysts, data architects, and again, this product is all about integrating. Like a typical company will have several hundred systems. Like you will not just be using Salesforce. You will have AWS. You'll have your ERP. You'll have fulfillment systems, and the data resides in multiple places. So data cloud gives you a way to harmonize your data, right? Bring data from all the different sources, store at one centralized location, and get that 360-degree views, right? So this is becoming more important as amount of data companies gather about their customers is increasing. It's becoming even more important to use that data, right, to help them better. So suppose I am your customer, you already know everything about me. Then why are you asking what is your name? You should know by number. You should know Dinesh is calling. This is the product I own from you, right? You should not, now in today's world, you cannot ask customer which product have you bought from me, right? What is your date of birth, or all the information is there in your system. So companies need to use that data to know better about the customers, to help them serve better, recommend more products which are tailored to their needs. So Data Cloud is going to be next big product, and it will create a lot of opportunities. Coming back to the certification, what I recommend is that, again, this is relatively difficult certification because the nature of the certification is that it's a little difficult. So I recommend that you complete the official trail mix, including any hands-on exercises. I know if you're not a Salesforce partner, it may be challenging to get a data cloud environment with marketing cloud connection. So I understand that is a limitation. I was fortunate that I was able to get that right environment for practice, but still, this exam does not get into too much detail into technical details. So even if you do not get access to environment, it may not be a handicap. But I highly recommend, if you have access to environment, go ahead and complete the hands-on exercises. If you do not have, still create data cloud sandbox and try to do whatever possible, because you will not be able to execute all the use cases as there is no integration with marketing cloud or other products. But try to do as many hands-on exercises as you can complete, and spend time, try to understand. This is one exam where you can just, it tests your understanding of the product, so you cannot just memorize and go and pass the exam.
Yeah.
So definitely completing trail mixes and understanding the product, trying to get into the product, get your hands dirty, use the screens, try to do some, right, create some of the right records and see how it works. Try to create integrations if possible. So this is how I recommend them to prepare for this.
Yeah, exactly. Without preparation, I think it would be difficult to pass this certification. So, Trail Mix will be the like proper resource for that. Other than Trail Mix, like lots of blogs are available on internet, and I think you also released one blog around this. So, viewers, if you want to go through that blog, so it would also help you, because that I also went through that blog. It has a summary like what topics you need to prepare, what is the percentage. So you can also go through that. Okay, so it was about data cloud consultant certification. Now let's shift our focus to the AI associate certification. So in today's tech driven world, why is this certification particularly relevant, and what doors can it unlock for individuals?
Yes. So Sanjay, so as the name suggests, it is associate level certification, right? So
Right.
associate is something at entry level. So don't expect
Exactly.
that it is very challenging.
Hmm.
So if you're looking for a challenging certification, this is not. This is relatively easy to pass certification because it is designed like that. It is associate. But Salesforce, not only Salesforce, other right, other everywhere else, you are seeing a lot of emphasis on AI,
Right.
and Salesforce is including a lot of AI features inbuilt into the products. So this is a good stepping stone to understand what is AI, right? What is generative AI? What is predictive AI? And understand, right, why it is important to use AI ethically, so
Right.
that we don't harm certain communities or certain section of society. So this AI, this certification will help you if you have not, if you're a new beginner, you don't know what is AI, right? Then it is a good place to start learning about what is AI, what are the capabilities, where AI can go wrong, how can we mitigate that risk, and how Salesforce is using its own core principle, right, to make sure that AI is used for good and it does not cause any unintended harm. And for this also, again, this is relatively easy. So probably just going through the trail mix should be sufficient once. I mean, there's nothing hands-on here, so it's more theoretical. And a lot of questions, if you are experienced professional like you or somebody with 5 or 8 experience, or you have already done dev or admin certification, this should be relatively easy to pass. You just need to go through trail mix and understand some of the AI related terms, which maybe you may be asked in the exam. So helping going through the trail mix should help. And most of the other questions based on your experience. If you're an experienced person, definitely you should be able to answer those questions from the CRM perspective or IT industry perspective. So it is a good certification to make yourself familiar with AI, the trends in AI, how, again, right, Salesforce is using AI. And coming to opportunities, right, as Salesforce embeds AI into systems, like suppose it gives a lot of opportunities for everyone. Like now business users can become admins because, right, they can use AI to do things which was not possible 2 years ago. Now admins can become pseudo developers, right? Admins can use AI to generate code, or generate flow, right? You can prompt to create a flow. So now you don't have to be an expert to create a flow. You can use AI, which will give you a, right, the first version of the flow, and you can, right, customize based on needs. So definitely AI is going to open a lot more opportunities for everyone, and I'm really excited. And as you're aware, today is the Dreamforce Day, right? So
Yeah.
there'll be a lot of new announcement about AI. I'm excited about that, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed where AI and Salesforce are headed. So
Yeah.
looking forward to
So
that.
yeah. So very well insight you have shared. So related to this certification, or the AI, which is the new thing in the market. So I just want to know your opinion. Like, will this replace the jobs, or it will open the new dimension for the jobs?
I think AI will make everybody's life easier, and I don't think AI will replace like developers or admins. As somebody said, AI will replace admins who use AI with those who don't use. So probably it becomes very important for admin developers to start using AI. Otherwise, those developers, right, admins who are using AI do jobs faster will replace you. So probably
Right.
AI will definitely replace some of the repetitive task kind of thing, which is good. Now we can free write quality resources into something right which is more challenging. So definitely AI may replace some of the repetitive or low level works, but still we'll need developers, good developers,
Yeah,
we'll need good
exactly.
admins, PAs, and AI will help them. So AI along with these good quality resources will give better results for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. So, one should have quality, whatever roles they are playing, and plus
Mhm.
knowledge of AI. So, I think people needs to upgrade themselves. Then only,
Mhm.
in future market, they can survive. Not all, but specific to particular roles. And we also needs to wait what gonna comes in future. So yeah, nice opinion, Dinesh. So moving on to the next thing. So I think this thing you already covered earlier as well, but I just want to focus on it again. So like other than Trailhead, do we have any other resources available for these two certifications, or people just need to rely on the trail mixes as of now?
So for AI associate, I would think Tailhead should be sufficient. As I mentioned, it is associate level certification. So
Hmm.
if you have few experience in IT, you'll be able to understand, relate to most of the topics asked in the exam. Plus, going through the Tailhead will make you familiar with the key terms which you are expected to know if you appear for the exam. So for AI associate, it is sufficient. I don't think people need to look elsewhere. But in case you need, I have also released notes for
Yeah.
that right, AI associate exam as well on my blog. We'll put the link in the description. But for right for data right cloud consultant, it is relatively difficult.
Hmm.
So definitely, I mean the you will see going forward. I will see more right community events where people will be taking sessions. I'll recommend people to attend those sessions.
Hmm.
Again, as it is very new, there is nothing much available right now. But I'm
Right.
sure right content creators will be putting in more content. So as we come across, we can put that the links in future. But right now, Trailhead is the way to go. And also, if you are a Salesforce partner, there are a lot of material on partner learning camp which you can utilize. And lastly, hands-on because it takes right. It takes the data cloud consultant takes your understanding of the concepts. So probably hands-on is something which you'll have to rely on.
Exactly. Okay, so I think we have covered all the aspects related to both the certification. So, anything else other than the certification you want to highlight? And I just want to ask you, Salesforce is now saying AI plus data plus CRM, right? So, if we go with the tagline, so how important these certifications are if we see the CRM as AI plus data plus CRM. So if you
Yeah,
can.
yes, definitely. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, right? Like right now, companies are storing have a lot of information about customers.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's all about getting that information, putting to use, right? So definitely AI is where it has right. It can do better job than us humans, right? So if you ask me to analyze data, it will take right hours and hours. But AI can analyze the data, find patterns, and take action. So definitely AI and CRM, like Salesforce being a CRM company, right? It was always good. Now you put AI into that CRM,
Right.
it becomes even better, right? So definitely, all AI and CRM. Even I'm more excited about right how where it goes. So there'll be a lot of benefits for everyone. For customers, they'll be able to go to market sooner. For developers, right, I'll be able to do my job faster using AI, right? I'm able to create a flow by just prompting rather than right spending hours creating them, and also analyzing data so that we can target right more better customers in a better way. So definitely these are going to be huge in coming days.
Yeah, exactly. So I think now we can conclude the session. So thank you, Dinesh, for sharing your expertise on Data Cloud Consultant and AI Associate Salesforce certifications. So we appreciate your time. And I know it is early for you, and this is a weekday. But like as we discussed offline, we wanted to have it as early as possible so that we can guide the viewers and audience. And it is the day where Dreamforce is also starting. So I'm happy like I got an opportunity to connect with you, and people are like having your expert insight so that they can plan about these two certifications. So once again, thank you so much for sharing all your valuable insights. And I also want to thank all the viewers and like those who joined live and those who will be watching the recording. Thanks to everybody. And Dinesh LinkedIn profile link is available in the video's description. So anytime if you want to reach out to him for any type of career guidance, so you can. And I will put the blog links as well so that you can explore what all content you need to prepare for Data Cloud and AI Associate certification. Okay, so this is it for today, today's Tech Talk. So once again, thank you, Dinesh.
Thank you so much, Sanjay. Thank you for having me here. Thank you, everyone, for joining, and all the best for your cert preparation.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. See you in the next session. Bye.